so pretty.
Do you want a sword, Thorfinn? A sword is a tool meant to kill. Whose life do you intend to take?
Enemies.
Your enemies? Who are they?
Well, bad guys like Halfdan.
Listen to me, my son. You don't have enemies. The truth is that nobody has them. Nobody in this entire world deserves to get hurt.
Most people think healing means feeling better. It doesn't. Real healing feels more like losing yourself, because sometimes the version of you created by pain was never really you to begin with. And no character represents this better than Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. A boy who survived through hatred, who turned revenge into meaning, identity, and purpose. Because without it, he had nothing. And maybe that's more relatable than people like to admit. Because sometimes you don't heal, because pain is the only identity you've ever known. This is Blessed Visions, and today we're talking about healing and what it really looks like to become human again. Young Thorfinn wasn't evil, he was hurting, but unprocessed pain always becomes something. Violence, hatred, emptiness, destruction, either outward, inward, or both. And over time, that pain slowly becomes who you are. Emotionally numb, disconnected, consumed by rage. Because the pain you refuse to face eventually becomes the person you are. Revenge gave Thorfinn direction, a reason to wake up and survive. But the problem with building life around pain is that once it's gone, you collapse with it. And that's exactly what happened after Askeladd died. Thorfinn didn't feel peace, he felt emptiness. Because the thing keeping him alive was gone. And this is why many people are terrified to heal, because they don't know who they are without the pain. One of the most important moments in Vinland Saga is Thorfinn's nightmare. The pits, the corpses, the people he killed dragging him downward. It wasn't just guilt, it was everything he spent years trying not to feel. And that's the truth about healing. It doesn't begin when pain disappears. It begins when suppression stops, when awareness begins, when you finally look at what you spent your whole life. People think healing means moving on, forgetting, and becoming stronger. But real healing is much quieter than that. It's first grief, then reflection, to compassion and softness. Healing is not just becoming stronger, it's becoming softer without breaking. And Thorfinn's farm arc shows this perfectly. For the first time in his life, he slows down, feels guilt, feels empathy, and human again. Not because the pain vanished, but because he finally stopped fighting from it. This is the deepest part of healing. The pain itself was never what destroyed him. Resistance was. The endless running, the violence, the revenge, the refusal to feel. Because the pain you avoid does not disappear. It transforms into anger, control, sometimes addiction, maybe validation, but ultimately self-destruction. But as long as you remain at war with your inner pain, you remain violent. The most powerful moment in Thorfinn's journey wasn't a fight, it was surrender. I have no enemies. Not because the world became peaceful, but because he no longer wanted to live through hatred. That's what true healing is. Not defeating your enemies, but no longer needing enemies to survive. Healing is ugly, slow, can be lonely, and sometimes it feels like becoming someone completely different. But maybe that's the point, because your trauma may explain your story, but it does not have to become your identity. Some wounds never disappear, you simply stop letting them decide who you are. And I won't lie, healing can be difficult, really difficult. And something important to understand is that healing is different for everyone. Your suffering is different, your circumstances are different, your personality is different. People react to pain in completely different ways. That's what makes us human. Don't compare your healing to someone else's. Don't rush it. Don't expect everything to change instantly. Some things take time. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is allow time itself to do the work. Because every season eventually reaches its end. The strongest thing Thorfinn ever did was not fighting. It was learning to live without hatred. Because healing is not forgetting what happened. It's finally choosing who you become after. If this resonates with you, leave a comment. What part of yourself are you still trying to heal from? Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on next one. Like and subscribe, and until then, stay blessed.
どうだいつか俺たちと一緒にその地で暮らさないか俺たちと一緒にそこへ行こう